Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It's Sunday, November 13th. Currently, it's 33 degrees. It got down to 29. The garden looks fine, though. Most of the things out there, they can take down to maybe at least 20 or a little bit lower, maybe 15, something like that, before they start getting affected. But everything looks fine from the window here. I'm not going out there to look at it. Uh, I get cold easier these days. Used to. I mean, I all my life, all my working life, I worked outside practically. I had a couple jobs where I was inside a lot. I didn't like that. I always liked being outdoors, or at least out in the public doing things. Going, uh, making deliveries to stores, and I also was a salesman too. I had a little company car I drove around, stuff like that on certain days. But I like just being out. I don't like being inside of a building all day working. Oh, it's just torture to me. Okay, but today, let's see. Like I said, it got down to 29. It's 33 right now. High today is only going to be 44, and chance of, I guess you would say rain or no. Well, no, 44. Rain, I guess. Chance of rain, 49%. Humidity is 69% right now. That's pretty low for here. Winds are at 8 mile per hour. That's pretty windy. Air quality 70. That's moderate. Today, if yesterday I had the drive with us, and we ended up at Food City. So today I'm gonna have the hall, the Food City Hall, and we don't usually have too many halls from Food City. Uh, we just don't go there that much. They're real high on their regular price stuff. Anything you want regular price. But I'll tell you what, if you're looking for something, chances are they'll have it though. They didn't have those pizzas yet. The Surfer Boy from Stranger Things, Surfer Boy pizzas. Those are really really good. But we didn't feel like driving to Walmart to get one. Um, what's for dinner last night? I showed on yesterday morning's coffee break, I showed the Velveeta skillets, the Philly steak style, and it was really good. It really was. Um, the sauce, the cheese sauce that comes with it is not yellow. It's like white. When you think about a Philly, you think about like mozzarella and provolone, something like that. Um, Usually I'll use mozzarella and provolone mixed, or the Italian blend that's got like four different cheeses in it. Um, but it was, it wasn't the dry powdery stuff. It was the liquid cheese, and it was just really good. And you, when you're done, before you serve it, you put some. I happen to have some too. You put some French fried onions on it before you know, when you serve it. And here's a picture of it. I don't know what happened. This picture, I must have been moving a little bit or something. It's a little bit blurry for some reason, which is unusual. I usually hit pretty good pictures. But there's the carrots I made, the glazed carrots, candied carrots, whatever you want to call them. And, that's fried onions on top, and of course applesauce. It was really, really good. It was a good meal. Kitty's getting it. She's going to lay down in the bags here. You can hear. I was looking for her this morning. Usually she's up whenever I'm up. And she was under the sheets. She was under the blanket in our bed. I was looking for her. I said, Kitty, Kitty, Kitty. Hey, thought she was going to lay down over there. Decide not to? Huh? Come here. Come here. Oh, she's in here this, I got a little heater on, so she's liking that. Say, yeah, she was under the covers. Because I called her and I heard her meow. And I saw her head sticking out. She's a mess. She knows what to do when it's cold. It's going to get colder, I do believe, though, from what I'm seeing on the forecast. Okay, tonight, what's for dinner? We're going to have that pizza. It's Crazy Mike's or something like that, Wild Mike's, or it says Mike's anyway on it, and it's huge. I mean, it's big and it's heavy. We had one before, we tried and we loved it. And since we couldn't get the Surfer Boy, nobody had it here in town but Walmart, we got one of those because they're good too. So you'll see that in the haul today. Definitely check that out in the haul today, and you might want to try one of those pizzas. I'm sure they would have it at Walmart, I would imagine. Because Walmart does have the best variety of frozen pizzas. They've got the most room for them. Okay. Let's see. So I don't think I'm going to do much today. It's too cold out there. I've got a little bit of weeding to do around the turnips, but they're certainly not growing fast like they do in the summer, the weeds. So the windows look like Christmassy. The windows have got frost on them, like, you know how they get. It makes me seem like it's winter now. We should be still having some warmer weather. We usually have pretty warm weather. I mean, even all through winter. Last year was very mild winter. We had some cold, a few snowstorms and some really cold weather, but it wasn't, all in all, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I've had one year I still had tomatoes growing about now. Yeah, because I remember I did like a contest with the ones that when I finally pulled them, the green ones that were left, we did a contest on them, and it turned out, and it was to count to guess how many tomatoes were in the box, and it turned out there was 93 tomatoes in the box, green tomatoes. They'll turn eventually. I mean, they were all eaten. They turn. You can keep them. I think it was Mom wraps them in newspaper or something like that, and puts them in a box or bag or something, and then just takes them out as she needs them, and then sets them out, and they'll ripen. Mom is still plenty stocked up. I know I'm drinking a lot of coffee this morning. I'm a little sleepy. I drink it anyway. I mean, but I don't usually take a lot of drinks while I'm doing this. But I'm trying to wake up a little bit. I guess that colder weather just makes me. I don't know. I slept good, but I don't know. I was like, when I woke up, I was just in a deep sleep, and it seems like I can't wake up. Okay. I did have a hard time going to sleep last night. I had just a lot on my mind. Do y'all ever do that? I just couldn't stop thinking about stuff, I used to be real bad for it, when we were having a lot of financial trouble. Everybody's having financial trouble these days, but it's been worse, for us in the past. And that's when I'd have a hard time going to sleep every single night. I just worried about stuff so much. I'm gonna drink this whole cup of coffee. So anyway, I wasn't thinking anything, upsetting last night. I just had everything going over everything I need to do, things that that needs taken care of, different things. I just, for some reason, I couldn't stop thinking about all that stuff last night. It wasn't anything, I wasn't really thinking about anything financial. I got like my application in for my Tibio. I'm kind of nervous about, if they'll approve me or not again. Um, Different things like that, got going on. I'd send in my application for uh, help for my on my prescription costs, because I have to pay out a lot for prescriptions, but I haven't heard anything back on it either. I did get a thing saying they received it, though. I was kind of surprised, from the government. I was like, oh my gosh, what's this? I don't expect to get anything. And I remembered, oh, I sent in that application. I thought, wow, that's awful fast. Maybe they denied me, And it just said that they received it. They sent a letter out to say they received the application. So I don't think I've ever got one of those before. Well, I got a couple of today's tidbits here. Oh, my glasses. They're having so many of them, mainly about, Nicole and weather stuff lately. But here's one. It says Nicole unearths ancient skeletal remains in Florida beach. And it says skeletal remains are emerging at Chastain Beach in southeast Florida following Hurricane Nicole. On Hutchinson Island, investigators are looking at what they believe to be the remains of the Native American, it says AIS. Eyes? How would you say AIS? A's tribe? The remains most likely came from an A's burial site. Similar remains were found earlier in 2012 after Hurricane Sandy eroded beach. And this one's kind of crazy. Unmanned solar-powered U.S. space plane back after 908 days. An unmanned U.S. military space plane landed early Saturday with sonic booms after spending a record 908 days in orbit. The solar-powered vehicle, which looks like a miniature space shuttle, landed at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. Its previous mission lasted 780 days. People across Central Florida reported hearing a rumble of sonic booms Saturday. So it's it looks like a little miniature space shuttle. Isn't that crazy that it's been up there that long? Wow, I mean, and nobody flying it or anything. I mean, they're doing it by remote. That's crazy. Okay, let's find nice news. Oh shoot, hit the wrong thing. I don't know if I read. They come out with some during the day sometimes too. Today is World Kindness Day. World Kindness Day. Founded by the World Kindness Movement in 1998. Featured story. Feel-good documentary covers a 125-year-old charity and its pioneering female founder. Anne Banning was a passionate philanthropist whose many charitable contributions include spearheading Assistance League in the mid-1890s, in the mid-1890s? Okay, so 125-year-old, okay. A national nonprofit still active today, but because she was largely credited for her work under her husband's name, her own became somewhat lost to history. In A Pebble in the Pond, filmmakers Paul Howard and Ann Benson, pictured above, set out to shed light on Banning's legacy and the positive effects her efforts continue to have more than a century later. She's an American pioneer, in my opinion. Howard tells Nice News. His documentary covers Banning's storied life and AL's signature program. Operation School Bell, which provided over 300,000 children with clothing and school supplies last year. Speaking to the volunteers, Howard and Benson discovered that some had been recipients of the program as children and returned to help as adults. Inside Wales' century-long wild pony tradition. I don't know if we did this one or not, or did I see that somewhere else? I'll read it, but I don't know. Oh, today's Sunday. Oh, that's right. I was going to say, I've read this one. That's right. On Sunday, they'll have one new one that I just showed you, or just read. And then the rest of them are ones they've had during the week. So let's see if they got anything else. Yeah, read that one. I was just looking at what this is. Here's the quote of the week anyway. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. I like that. That's from Tenzin Gyatso, 14th Dalai Lama. Yeah. Okay, I was just looking to see if there was anything maybe. Going back up through here. No, that's all stuff we've done. So I guess that's going to be it for morning coffee break this morning, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I drank so much coffee. I need it to wake up a little bit. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody has a good day. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Check out my Food City haul. Like I said, we don't do them very often, so check it out and see what you think about Food City. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and God bless.